not believe this. Studies show that about 70% of people believe resilience is something you're born with as a human being. Resilience. Of all things, that sounds crazy, doesn't it? But what if I told you that resilience is a skill that can actually be learned and developed, maybe even mastered over time? But how? How long will it take? Where do you start? Let's dive into the world of resilience. Resilience is that superpower that helps us bounce back from challenges life throws at us. In a world that's always throwing new challenges, understanding resilience and leaning on this capacity to help deal with challenges is more important than ever. Funnily, resilience is often seen as an innate quality, a trait that some people just naturally have. Let's get real then. There are a ton of misconceptions floating around about resilience. A majority of the beliefs from a lot of folks are that it's this magical trait that only certain people possess, like being a tall person or being born with blue eyes. Resilience isn't just for the lucky few born with the traits. It's actually a skill that can be learned, nurtured, and over time, mastered as well. Many people go through life feeling like they have to just tough it out and bear with it when times get tough, believing that if they aren't naturally resilient, they're just out of luck. But in reality, resilience is more like a muscle that we can build and strengthen over time. By understanding and appreciating that it's not just an inherent trait, we can open the door to developing it as a skill for ourselves and applying it to the challenges we face in life. Now that we've busted that myth, let's dive into the details of the concept of resilience. So, what makes someone resilient? It's about having a strong psychological foundation to leverage upon. For starters, it involves a mindset that embraces all challenges as actual opportunities for growth. Let's take a look at some incredible stories of resilience. J.K. Rowling, the author of the beloved Harry Potter series, faced numerous rejections and personal struggles before achieving her success. She was a single mother living on UK welfare when she just started writing. It was really hard going as her manuscript was initially rejected by 12 different publishers before Bloomsbury finally gave her a chance. Rowling's story teaches us that resilience is partly about persistence and belief in your vision, even when all the odds are against you. Next, let's talk about Michael Jordan, widely considered as the greatest basketball player of all time. But did you know that he was actually cut from his high school basketball team? That is a really big deal. Despite that, and instead of giving up, Jordan used this setback as fuel to work even harder. His resilience turned a moment of rejection into a legendary, illustrious career. His story highlights the importance of knowing how to turn failure into motivation. Malala Yousafzai's story is another powerful example of a resilient life. At 15, she survived an assassination attempt on her by the Taliban for advocating girls' education. Rather than succumbing to fear, Malala became an even stronger advocate for causes for girls and pushed boundaries, eventually winning the Nobel Peace Prize. Her resilience in the face of such extreme adversity shows us the power of learning to stand up for what you believe in, no matter the risks involved. So, how can you build resilience in your own life? Here are a few strategies backed by science and proven by these inspiring individuals. 1. Embrace challenges. See obstacles in your path as opportunities to grow. Just like Michael Jordan, use setbacks as fuel for your determination. 2. Cultivate a support network. Surround yourself with people who uplift your spirits and support you. Even the strongest individuals like J.K. Rowling had friends and mentors who believed in them through their journey through the most difficult of times. 3. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with kindness during tough times. Remember, Malala showed immense compassion and forgiveness to herself, which strengthened her resolve to fight for her vision and her cause. 4. Stay committed to your goals. Keep your long-term vision in mind. Persistence, like Rowling's approach despite all the rejections, is key to overcoming short-term failures. 5. Develop mental and physical strength. Regular exercise, mindfulness, and healthy habits build overall resilience, helping you to handle stress much more effectively. Remember, resilience isn't about never facing difficulties, it's about how you respond to difficulties as they surface. By adopting these strategies, you can train your own mind to bounce back stronger from any challenge. Remember, resilience is not just an innate trait, but a skill that anyone can develop if they put airy resolve to it. By learning from the best like J.K. Rowling, Michael Jordan, and Malala Yousafzai, we can all cultivate resilience and transform our lives. Start today, embrace challenges, lean on your support network, and stay committed to your goals. You will be a healthy, resilient individual in no time.